Hello dolls and welcome to another video. June is wedding month on my channel since I'm getting married this month, so all the videos are going to be about my wedding and 60s and 70s weddings in general. Today, I want to make a video that I kind of talked about briefly in a previous video. I want to break down the most popular 60s and 70s wedding styles for you. From Maureen Cox mid-1960s looks all the way to Cher's wedding look with Greg Allman. I have sorted these wedding looks by the years in which they were worn, in which they got married, to give you an idea how the wedding fashion also changed during the decade. It is crazy to me to say this right now, but I'm filming this the week before my wedding. When you're seeing this, I already got married yesterday, and I'm gonna show you how it all went, the outfits and everything very soon, so get excited for that. But for today, let's dive into the iconic wedding looks that inspired my wedding looks. Maureen Cox's wedding look for her marriage to Ringo Starr on February 11th in 1965 was a charming reflection of mid-1960s bridal fashion. She wore a stylish short white ensemble of a skirt and a jacket, embodying the mod aesthetic of the era. The jacket featured a beautiful Peter Pan collar and a loose, almost boxy fit, striking a balance between youthful chic and classic elegance. Maureen completed her look with a bouquet of white flowers, which added a touch of romance and femininity. Her dark hair was styled in a neat bouffant updo with a pearl hairnet and a big bow. Her makeup was natural, highlighting her fresh-faced beauty. This ensemble remains a memorable example of stylish and demure bridal trends in the 1960s. I personally love Maureen's wedding look. I think it is so elegant and classic, and it works so well with her dark hair and wonderful beauty. The next wedding is also a Beatles wedding. Actually, there are 4 Beatles weddings in this video, one of each Beatle. So next up is one of the most popular 1960s wedding looks. It is the wonderful look of Miss Pattie Boyd on her wedding day with George Harrison. Pattie Boyd's wedding look when she married George Harrison on January 21st in 1966 was a quintessential reflection of 1960s fashion. She wore a chic, mod-style dress that was short with 3/4 sleeves. The dress, however, was far from traditional, not only short and straight cut, but also striped, making for a unique and quintessential mod look. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any pictures of her dress in color, so I don't know what it is. I think I remember that I once saw one where it was purple and green, but I'm not sure. If anyone knows, please let us know. However, her dress was hidden away under a large fur coat, making for a statement look and keeping her warm on her wedding day in the English winter. Pattie wore white tights and dark lace-up shoes, while her hair, styled in a classic 1960s bouffant, was adorned with a dreamy bow. Her look was both elegant and trendy, capturing the spirit of the era perfectly. I love this look. I was proposed to in either April or May last year. I don't quite recall it, but that's fine. And we actually thought about doing a winter wedding, and I would have loved to recreate this look. However, we ended up doing a summer wedding because we really wanted to celebrate at least a part of it outside. But I still wanted to give this look a little bit of a spotlight in my own wedding journey, and so for our engagement video, I actually wore a look very similar to this one because we shot it during January and it was a good choice to go with the thick coat. Next up, let's talk about a wonderful actress of the 1960s, Miss Mia Farrow. Mia Farrow's wedding style for her marriage to Frank Sinatra on July 19th in 1966 was chic and unconventional, reflecting her own distinctive fashion sense. She opted for a stylish 2-piece suit instead of a traditional wedding gown. The ensemble featured a tailored double-breasted ivory jacket with a modest collar and a matching short skirt, designed by the wonderful 60s designer Andre Courage. He comes up over and over on this channel, but his influence on the 1960s and the fashion of the decade is truly undeniable. Mia's pixie haircut, which was quite avant-garde at the time, completed her modern look perfectly. She kept her accessories minimal, wearing simple makeup that highlighted her delicate features. This minimalist yet sophisticated outfit has since become an iconic example of 1960s bridal fashion, embodying the era's shift towards modernity and simplicity. I love this look. I think it is so classic, so clean cut, just simply beautiful. And I think for Mia, with her amazing face and her wonderful haircut, this truly was the perfect look. A lot of the weddings that I'm talking about today were women getting married to musicians. And the next one is no exception. Let's talk about Priscilla's wedding to Elvis Presley. Priscilla Presley's wedding look remains iconic and unforgettable. On May 1st in 1967, she married Elvis Presley in a simple yet elegant ceremony in Las Vegas. Priscilla wore a stunning floor-length white gown made of silk chiffon featuring long lace sleeve and a beaded neckline, which she paired with a 3-foot tulle veil adorned with a rhinestone tiara. Her dark, voluminous hair and subtle, sophisticated makeup completed this timeless ensemble. This classic bridal look continues to inspire brides with its blend of traditional elegance and understated glamour. I think that this look is so truly beautiful, and it is kind of showing you the other side of the spectrum of 1960s wedding dresses. This is the first dress in this video that I'm showing you that was long, and I think because so many people associate the 60s with the short skirt, the mini skirts, even something like what I am wearing today would have been quite possible for someone to wear as a wedding dress. But don't forget that the 60s too had the big gowns, the wonderful glamour, and Priscilla Presley's look truly was a hallmark for wedding styles. Let's keep it going with another very avant-garde couple. They were part of the in scene in both London and Los Angeles. They were one of the most popular actresses and directors couple of the decade, Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski. Sharon Tate's wedding dress for her marriage to Roman Polanski on January 20th in 1968 was the epitome of 1960s elegance and glamour. She wore a silk mini dress in ivory, designed by Alba, featuring a high neckline and long puff sleeves. The dress A-line silhouette and empire waist highlighted Sharon's stunning figure, while its short length added to a modern and youthful flair. She completed her look with an updo and many flowers in her hair. Her makeup was her signature look of a cut crease, emphasizing on her classic beauty. This chic and sophisticated style remains an iconic bridal look from the era. Without getting into too much detail here, this is the look that inspired at least a part and one of my wedding dresses the greatest. I love her style, love her look. This dress is so beautiful. It is absolutely amazing, and I think she looked really, really wonderful and dreamy, and it just fits her personality a lot. Next up, as said, we're going to get all the Beatles in this video, and the next two Beatles got married within 8 days of each other. Let's start first by Paul McCartney's marriage to the beautiful Linda Eastman. Linda Eastman's wedding look for her marriage to Paul McCartney on March 12 in 1969 was simple, elegant, and in tune with 1960s fashion trends. Linda, a photographer herself, truly had an eye for spotting the most beautiful styles of the decade. She wore a classic yellow wool coat over a matching dress, showcasing a clear departure from the traditional white wedding dress. The ensemble was modest and understated, with clean lines and a tailored fit. Linda accessorized with dark tights and classic shoes. Her blonde hair was styled naturally, hanging loosely around her shoulders, and she wore minimal makeup, highlighting her natural beauty. This unconventional yet stylish look perfectly encapsulates Linda's down-to-earth personality and the era shift towards more relaxed and individual bridal fashion. I love this look so much. I think she looks so beautiful. I love the idea of doing yellow and the dark tights. Even when you look at her, it doesn't look like a bride's look, but I feel like it's perfectly Linda, and it is such a wonderful and classic look. I love the silhouette. She looks so beautiful. I love that she didn't do anything with her hair, because I feel like when you look back at pictures of Linda, she never really does anything with her hair. She just wears it very natural, and that's absolutely beautiful and perfect. Exactly 8 days later, Paul's bandmate John got married for a second time, this time to his partner Yoko Ono. Yoko's wedding look for her marriage to John Lennon on March 20th in 1969 was unconventional and perfectly encapsulated the couple's unique style. She wore a white top and tiered white miniskirt ensemble, looking casual and beautiful. Yoko paired the dress with knee-high socks and casual white sneakers, adding a touch of playful nonchalance. Her signature long straight hair flowed freely as she completed the look with a wide-brimmed white hat. Her oversized sunglasses gave her a distinctive and memorable appearance. This look remains a testament to her unique fashion sense and the countercultural spirit of the 1960s. I love this look. Let me tell you why. First of all, I always love when with bridal fashion someone just does their own thing. I think the material of her shirt and skirt looks very amazing. It almost looks like a knitted kind of fabric, but I could be wrong here. I just think that this perfectly encapsulates her. If you go back looking at pictures of Yoko, she never wore these like full-length classic gowns, nothing like Priscilla Presley. She's just a completely different type of woman. So I love that she stayed true to herself and wore this incredible look. Next up, let's talk about the wedding of a wonderful actress of the 1960s. She got famous for her part in Romeo and Juliet, and at age 20, she got married. Olivia Hussey's wedding look for her first marriage to Dean Paul Martin on April 17th in 1971 exuded ethereal beauty and 1970s bohemian charm. She wore a flowing empire waist white gown adorned with delicate lace detailing and long billowing sleeves. This dress, simply yet elegant, perfectly complemented her natural beauty. Olivia's hair was styled straight and natural, with her fresh-faced makeup, highlighting her natural beauty and striking features, making her wedding appearance both timeless and enchanting. I think that she looks absolutely perfect. I truly love the look. It is such a classic look. I love how natural she kept it with the makeup and the hair. I feel like this is something that also a lot of people don't think about when it comes to 60s and 70s brides. You always think of the big bouffants, the curl, the cut creases, the heavy makeup, but her look is so natural, so magical, and so beautiful. About a month after Olivia Hussey's wedding, on May 12th in 1971, Bianca Jagger got married to Mick Jagger in one of the most iconic bridal looks of all time. She wore a daring Yves Saint Laurent creation, featuring a white tailored blazer with nothing underneath, paired with a long, flowing skirt. The blazer with its plunging neckline exuded both elegance and boldness, perfectly capturing the essence of the 1970s. Bianca completed her look with a wide-brimmed white hat, adorned with a whale, adding a touch of drama and sophistication. Her hair was styled in loose waves, and her makeup was fresh and minimal, emphasizing her natural beauty. This avant-garde ensemble remains a symbol of Bianca's unique style and the era's fearless fashion. What I love so much about this style is how unique and strikingly beautiful it is. I think it encapsulates Bianca's beauty perfectly. And while this is not my cup of tea at all, like I couldn't see myself getting married in a look like this, I admire it so deeply and I think she looks absolutely breathtaking. Let's move on with the 70s icon, the queen of 1970s television, Miss Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett's wedding look for her marriage to Lee Majors on July 28 in 1973 captured the essence of 1970s bridal fashion with a blend of traditional elegance and bohemian flair. She wore a beautiful long-sleeved gown with intricate detailing and a high neckline, which highlighted her beautiful figure. The dress featured a cinched midriff and balloon sleeves with matching pinched cuffs. Farrah's signature blonde hair was styled in soft, voluminous waves, completed her look with a large white hat decorated with bows that added a touch of ethereal charm. Her makeup was natural and radiant, emphasizing her iconic beauty. This wedding ensemble remains a classic example of 1970s bridal elegance. There was only one woman to end this video with, one that just couldn't have not be included in this video, the iconic Cher. Cher's 1970s wedding look to Greg Allman was iconic and reflected the bohemian glamorous style she was known for. The wedding took place on June 30th in 1975, and her outfit perfectly captured the free spirit essence of the era. Cher's stunning white dress was both chic and unconventional. Her wonderful silky white dress was tailored to perfection with a tight bodice and a long skirt. The top was intricately designed, with lace and embellishments adding a touch of elegance to the bohemian look. She paired this with a matching skirt that flowed gracefully, embodying the relaxed yet glamorous style of the 1960s. There you have it, dolls. A fabulous journey through some of the most iconic wedding styles of the 1960s and 70s. From Maureen Cox's classic elegance to Bianca Jagger's avant-garde boldness, these bridal styles captured the spirit of their times and continue to inspire us until today. Each bride brought their own unique flair to her special day, leaving us with timeless fashion moments that are still celebrated until today. That's it for today's video. I loved diving into all these wedding looks. I think they're all so beautiful, whether you're going for a more 60s or a more 70s look. There are the long, flowy, gunny sack styles of the 1970s, the classic 60s mauve looks. Wedding dresses during these 2 decades just changed so much, and there's just truly a lot to choose from. So please leave a comment down below which of these styles was your favorite, and also if there are any women that I missed. I would love to talk about the wonderful fashion styles in the comments. Also, a quick disclaimer, if I'm not replying that fast to comments, by the time this video will be up, I just got married yesterday. So maybe we're still with the celebrations. Also, there is a public election on the day that this video goes up. So while we have all the wedding stuff going on, we also need to make sure to go and vote. So yeah, if it takes me a little longer to get back to you in the comments, I am terribly sorry, but I will eventually. I want to thank you for spending time with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a beautiful day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye everybody!